Okay, so today we are jumping into one of life's great unspoken mysteries, a question that, let's be honest, you've probably asked yourself, but maybe, not out loud. Let's just get right into it. It's a thing, right? Your own personal emissions are kind of tolerable, maybe not so bad, but a random one from someone else, oh man, it is a full-on assault on your nose. Well, it turns out there is some really cool science behind why that is. And just to put this in perspective, this is a truly universal experience. Every single day, humanity as a whole produces about 70 billion farts. Yeah, billion with a B. About 10 of those, on average, are yours. So, given how incredibly common this is, what is actually going on inside our heads? So, the first piece of this puzzle really comes down to something super simple: familiarity. Your brain literally has a special connection to your body's unique output. This is all because of a psychological concept called the familiarity principle. And it's exactly what it sounds like. The more you're exposed to something, doesn't matter if it's a song, a face, or yep, even a smell, the more you actually start to prefer it. And here's the key: the massive community of bacteria living in your gut is totally unique to you. It's like a fingerprint. That means your farts have this one-of-a-kind scent brand that your brain and nose recognize instantly. It's not some stranger invading your space. It's just you. Okay, so let's move on to the second reason, because this is where it gets really interesting. Our reaction to other people's smells isn't just about what we like or don't like, it's actually an ancient survival instinct kicking into high gear. Think about it from an evolutionary point of view. That feeling of disgust, that ew, get away reaction, that's your brain's ancient alarm system. It's screaming at you, trying to protect you from things that could carry disease. Most things that smell bad probably aren't good for you, and your brain is hardwired to make you stay away. Now, I know what you're thinking, that sounds a little dramatic. I mean, can someone else's fart actually be dangerous? Well, the answer is, surprisingly, kinda yeah. All right, you might want to brace yourself for this one. It turns out that farts can actually spread a pathogen called Streptococcus pyogenes, which gets launched in tiny little fecal particles. And this bacterium is no joke. It can cause tonsillitis, scarlet fever, and in super rare cases, even flesh-eating disease. I am not making this up. And this explains so much about why that disgust reaction is so powerful. For our ancestors who are, running around without pants, the risk of catching something this way was actually a real threat. For us today, thankfully, our clothing and especially our underwear act as a pretty effective filter, so the actual risk is incredibly low. But that ancient alarm bell, it still rings just as loud. And we can actually see our brains turn this response down when it needs to. Take new mothers, for example. Studies show they find the smell of their own baby's diapers way less gross than another baby's. And that makes sense. It's a crucial adaptation that lets them provide care without being constantly repulsed. The familiarity principle wins again. Okay, on to our third and final point. We're going to shift gears a bit from biology to psychology. Because it turns out a huge part of this whole experience isn't just about the smell itself, it's about whether or not you see it coming. See, there's a part of your brain, the anterior cingulate cortex, that helps process surprise. When you fart, you know what's happening. Your brain anticipates the smell. But when someone else drops a silent but deadly one, that's a total ambush. And that difference in expectation is everything. With your own fart, your brain is prepped, it's ready, but with someone else's, your reality of a normal smelling room is suddenly shattered by this unexpected negative thing. And that jarring surprise makes the smell feel a million times worse than it might actually be. So let's wrap all of this up. Why are you perfectly fine with your own brand? Well, it's really this perfect storm of biology, ancient evolution, and modern psychology. So to recap, it's three simple things. Number one, familiarity. Your brain likes your smell because it knows it. Number two, evolution. You are hardwired to be disgusted by foreign smells to protect you from germs. And number three, psychology. You are never, ever surprised by your own farts. So the next time you're by yourself and, it happens, you don't have to think of it as gross. Just think of it as your brain giving you a little nod of recognition. It's a smelly, biological signature that is uniquely and kind of reassuringly all you.